Here we go with the Lysander, and it's a Matchbox model again. Good old Matchbox. I made this as a kid. I was impressed by how sturdy it was. As a model, the plastic's quite thick, and as an aircraft. Now, interestingly, one of the reasons I'm doing one of these is because my dad flew in one of these around about 1946 at some kind of fair on the south coast. And the aircraft flew out over the channel and came back. He paid money for it, and he says it's the most frightening experience he's ever had because it shook like mad and was very loud. Anyway, here's the box. Here's the markings and colours. I have seen them in different types of colours, and in particular in jet black. And here's the bits, and as usual, two colour plastic that we won't worry about. And as I say, very, very sturdy plastic there. I remember enjoying making this, and I can tell you now, because I'm able to do a voiceover because I made a mess of the sound, I enjoyed making it this time round too. So that's a good thing, isn't it? The detail's nice, I have to say, and a nice little set of markings, and you can see straightforward stuff, very similar, so nothing exotic. And one of my favourite bits, 1973, some good record albums came out at that time. And here we are with a lot of the bits sort of together. I know a lot of people would like to see a part by part thing, but this is the best I can do at the moment due to a lot of technical problems. But there you go, pull it apart, bit of a splodgy interior. Very nice kind of not gantry, I don't know what, bunch of supports inside holding the wings, I suppose. And there's a model which I've kind of mashed up from various bits and pieces of my dad holding his head in anxiety. Or, alternately, I have spoken to a lot of veterans through previous work, and I met two guys who'd been in Lysanders. They both said it was incredibly noisy first time in. So they kind of put their hands over their heads. So you can take a choice. Is this my dad or is this a veteran? My dad said there wasn't a machine gun on board. Anyway, here's the spats with the bombs. I'm never quite sure if they should go at a slight angle or not when you put them on. Not the spat, I don't know what they are. Little wings. There's the spats. I'm getting out of sync now. Here we are with lots of bits all glued together and a bit of a paint job. I wasn't looking forward to doing the glassware, and I don't feel it went well. We'll examine that later. Here we are with the wheels, or spats, and with those little kind of spoilers. I got them at a bit of an angle, and I wasn't that keen on that after all. I thought I'd got them straight. Once I got them on the aircraft, it was very apparent they weren't quite as straight as I'd hoped. There we go. Could have been a little bit flatter, but it's coming together bit by bit. It looks all right, and there in the background you can see one of the other aircraft I was working on at the same time, and I've completely forgotten the name of it. It's the Wellesley, another Matchbox. Oh, I'm throwing that around, aren't I? So there's the two of them in sort of mid-process. Another quick look at the colours and the markings, and I've gone for the one that was at the top there, haven't I? And for the life of me, I can't remember why I chose that one, but there we go. Oh, because it was based in France, which makes it very interesting. This is one of those aircraft that was used to sort of lift equipment and spies and agents and all of that kind of thing to and fro, and apparently didn't need much of a runway. Anyway, here we are with the top wing on and the struts, and I think it's there really, isn't it? It's done. And here's a shot. I showed this or similar in an earlier one, I think when I was doing the Wellesley. I varnished the three of them all at the same time, and the varnish didn't go well. Particularly smudgy on the Dornier there. Does anybody know why a gloss varnish will do that? Wasn't laid on thickly, and so on. Anyway, outside, have a listen to the wildlife. You can see a little bit. Oh, I need to get the edges sorted. I finished them off in the end. So once again, thanks for watching, thanks for your interest, and thanks for all the comments. Everybody's really contributing. If you have any technical advice, I'm always willing to take that on board. Don't forget, these are old films, so it'll be a long time before you'll see any kind of response on screen. I'm gradually working my way through the backlog. And yeah, it's a good community full of people who are really into having a good time. So I'm going to be doing more, and hopefully I'll get some more films out shortly. So see you soon. Not really the best weather for flying, is it? Maybe they're picking a spy up from, where on earth would be like this? Holland on a bad day.